Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Night Live, episode 17, coming to you live from the JPVideos studio. Do see we have some people in here already, so welcome everyone. I try to briefly go down here. Welcome Alicia, Nancy, Jason, Debbie, Adam, Me Only Me, Jenny, Christopher, David, Rob, Michael, Barbara, Nancy, DJ Brian, Out Naturing, Coal Region Writer Tim, Kathleen, Narnia, Nancy, Jill, Retromantic. Welcome everyone. There's Katie, Casey, Erica, Donna. I was getting worried for a moment. I was on here for about 45 seconds to a minute. Only 2 people showed up. I thought for a second something went wrong, but glad to see everyone here. Here's Tom, Adam, Christopher, Nick, Judy, Carol. Welcome everyone. Glad to see you here tonight. Hope everyone had a great weekend, or the best weekend you can make out of what's going on right now. We'll definitely talk about a few things tonight. Nothing of importance, really. It's been a relatively quiet week, so not a whole lot to really share with you guys as far as anything of importance, but always good to chat and catch up with everything. I got Ludo there. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Barbara. And right on cue, Mr. Jinx. He's looking forward to this show each and every Sunday. Let's just hope he doesn't turn the show off. Those of you who do not know, Jinx is one of 2 cats who makes it a point to make himself seen on camera each and every week. And he also tries to wear the leg lamp. Elna, sorry to hear that. Hope you get things taken care of. Now he's doing his stretches and yoga in front of me. Let him do his thing, and then we'll continue on with the show. Nope, get off the keyboard. There you go. All right, he's good for now. For about 5 seconds. Jinx, hey. Jinxie.
It's going swimmingly.
I guess I didn't give him enough credentials on the stream because he's trying to knock over my ring light. He will be 1 April, what is it, 20? When's their birthday?
What?
When's their
24th.
April 24th, they'll turn 1. Bill, as far as feeling-wise, feeling good. I just don't want to see any nachos for a long time. But other than that, no negative repercussions. I just, felt stuffed until this morning, and finally had a light breakfast and walked about close to 5 miles today. So definitely burned it off. So for tonight and each and every other week, we are going to do mail call. I have 1 item for tonight. Then we're going to do our question of the week, and of course going back in time to watch one of my older videos. This one will be a little bit shorter video. I'm picking cat hairs off my microphone now. But it's going to be an abandoned house that I filmed a few years ago. I don't really do much talking during it. I share a little bit of information during it, but I will give you my live commentary as we watch it. So it'll be good to look back and get a fresh look at that. Are you done being mean? As you push the microphone right into my face. I guess that microphone stand feels really good. Thank you, Craig. Jinx, I don't need your butt in my face. So, sorry for any delays that he causes. It is pretty normal. Oh, he tends to do that too, Katie. Stop with the lamp. What do you want? And you're purring, and you're causing trouble. Jinx. Okay, time to go. Almost lost the leg lamp, and it's fragile. All right, so before things get any more out of control than what they already are, let's move on. Seriously? Jinx!
You want maniacal laughing.
Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's move on to our first segment of the night. And it's not working for me.
You've got mail.
There it is. You've got mail. Mail call. I'm going to have Jill keep Jinx busy for a few moments here. So we do have one item. This is from Barbara, who is in the chat, I believe. And once again, she's from Hilliard, Florida. Hopefully I got that right this time. So she always sends me something very thoughtful and kind of specific towards what I like as far as colors go and items and objects. So I can only imagine what's inside. Yeah, I did see the picture. It was a little disturbing, but I saw it. I'll have to show you that picture. Oh, okay. So, I got a bag full of stuff. So this is nice teal envelope. It says Jay, Jill, and Lily. So, I'm going to try to show it to you on the screen. Every friendship has a story. There it is. Hopefully you can see that. Let me turn the light down a second. There you go. And it definitely is a true saying. So let's see. So like always, she does include a monetary gift donation. So thank you so very much, Barbara. It says, and I like ours best. It has been so much fun following you guys this year on YouTube. Our YouTube can be a blessing, and I'm glad I found you there. Along with the gang and your chat family, you've made our days brighter. From Barb and Dana. Praying you are all doing well. Stay safe. From Barb. Well, Barb and Dana, on behalf of myself and our family, we are doing great, and we are super thankful that you found us because you definitely have changed our lives in a very positive way. You know, as you and others have known, there's a lot of negativity in this world. Even on YouTube alone, you come across trolls and negative people and people who think that they could, make it their objective to put you down. But you definitely stand to show that there are good people out there. So we are super thankful and blessed to have you as part of our family here. So Barb and Dana and the rest of you guys, thank you very much. Melanie says, you help with my anxiety because you are sweet and genuine. Thank you, Melanie. I try my best. So aside from that, I'm guessing this is for, is Barbara in the chat here? Barbara, I'm guessing this is for Lily. Lily's getting a big smile on her face.
B&HA.
B&HA?
Yeah,
What's that?
My Hero Academia.
How's that B&HA?
That's the Japanese version.
All right, let me get confirmation that this Barb is for Lily. I'll let her open it. Yeah, that's Lily's. Okay, so Lily, here.
Thank you.
We'll open it up, see what you got.
Alright. I guess this is...
And we got a pot holder. It says, home is where the journey begins. And I see why she picked this out. It's got an old antique truck on it. And it's blue. And definitely my style. So
I got Raka.
that is very nice. What is it?
Araka.
Let me show them. Araka?
Yeah, Araka.
Okay, I don't know anything about My Hero Academia, but Lily got this. It's called Araka.
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl figure for My Hero Academia. So it's a figure keychain. You like it?
Yeah, thank you.
So she does say thank you, Barb. So very thoughtful. She that was a good pick. She likes My Hero Academia. And of course, I'm pretty sure this is for me and Jill and Lily. Reese's Pieces. And it's kind of funny because it's in the shape of a carrot. And those of you who know, I don't like carrots, but this is the kind of carrot I could certainly enjoy. Oh, okay. And this is... I'm not sure if this is soap or a stone, but it says blessings on it. I'll show you guys up close here. Let's see. We got some... It is hard to see, but it says blessings on it. It's inscribed. It's a teal color. There it is. So that's very nice. I like the color of that. And blessings are always... should be back on. But Barb and Dana, thank you so very much for the gifts. Very thoughtful, very appreciative. And Melanie, thanks for the super chat as well. Got an itchy throat. Don't worry, I'm not sick. Happens to me quite often. Something me said in the chat we got to take care of. We should have some moderators in here keeping tabs on it. Hey, Kelsey. Bill, our area, for the most part, is okay. Obviously, with the stores, they're limiting now how many people can enter. But typically, like most places, if you go early in the morning when it opens up, you have a best chance of finding stuff. But we're pretty much getting everything that we need. We went food shopping yesterday. Me and Jill went and had to stand outside in line until we were able to go inside. We both had separate carts, kind of broke up the list, got in and out as quick as we could. We got all of maybe 5 or 6 items, but nothing that was really a necessity. It was just things that we want to have for dinners down the road. But, it's manageable. You just got to go at the right time, and pick and choose your battles as to what you want to get. Christopher, I walked a total of around close to 5 miles today, out exploring today. And exploring was supposed to be 3 locations today. Turned out to be only 1 that took over 6 hours. I'm not going to give away spoilers, but it was an incredible time. Definitely tired and sore, a little bit stiff. I haven't walked that long in a long time. And Jinx just does not want to quit.
He's like, love me.
He's like, why are you coming over here, lady? He's like, I want to be on camera.
Very bubbly.
They don't want to chat with your mouth full. That's appreciated, Michelle. Unlike me yesterday eating a platter full of nachos. Shane Ramsey, $10. Love all your Centralia vlogs. Here's something to help you for the next journey to Silent Hill. Thank you very much, Shane. Appreciate that. Funny you mention that, too. I do belong to a Centralia Facebook group that is run by a friend of mine. And someone posted that they were there today, and state police were there not allowing anyone to go on Graffiti Highway. I do know that they did receive some negative publicity in the recent weeks where people had a massive fire going on Route 61. Firefighters came to put it out, and people were actually giving the firefighters a hard time. Not the kind of attention you want to garner for a place like that, which could easily be shut down. Parts of Centralia are privately owned by a mining company. Other parts are owned by the state. So with, people doing things like that, they could easily ruin it for everyone else. So I was not surprised to hear that the state police were not allowing people to explore today. So so glad we got there when we did. We were there a few weeks ago to get our footage. So thankful we came at the right time. But that's the way things go. It only takes one or a group of individuals to ruin it for everyone else. We go there with good intentions. We simply document. We don't litter. We don't graffiti. We don't do anything except capture it for you guys. So, yeah, people are stupid. That's putting it mildly. Got Lori J. Trying to see if this is the real Lori J because she's had some imposters here. So, I've got to keep tabs on that, unfortunately. So moderators, just pay attention. Someone has been cloning her. But with that aside, we're going to move on now to our next segment. Question of the week. And this question is going to be relatable to many people, with everyone being kind of on lockdown now, so to speak, with quarantine, stuff like that. A lot of people have been watching a lot more TV, movies, YouTube, stuff like that. So tell me, what is your favorite genre of movies or television shows that you enjoy watching the most, and your least favorite? Curious to see what the responses are to that, and I'll share mine, of course, too. So favorite genre of either movie or television show or both, and your least favorite. And if you want to explain why, you're welcome to. If not, you can just give a simple answer. '80s stuff, yes. Hey, J&M. Good to see you here. Abandoned shows. There you go, Melissa. Least favorite reality. UFO documentaries. Horror movies from the 50s. Awesome, Renee. So for movies, for me, my favorite is number one, comedy. Number two would be action. For television shows, it's kind of split up between documentaries, comedies, and what's the other one I want to say? A little bit of reality shows. Some reality shows I do enjoy, even though I know they're scripted. As far as least favorite, I don't like love movies, love stories. I don't like. You're playing the bongos over there? You're keeping them busy with straws, playing the bongos. I don't like love stories too much, with the exception of Titanic. I do like the movie Titanic. I don't like sci-fi too much. One or two movies with an exception. And as far as television goes, as far as what I don't like, kind of the same thing, so to speak. So, yeah, but number one, comedy, without a doubt. Movies and TV shows. JP, I'm back right here inside your computer. Uh-oh, Hunberter, we got to watch out now. Don't want to give my computer a virus. Almost everyone likes Titanic except Jill. She despises that movie. Will not watch it with me. If I ever want to watch it, I am watching it solo. Men don't like chick flicks. Realistically, there's probably one or two movies in each genre I could watch. But, if I was to pick, if I had to choose, comedy would be up there number one. 80s comedy at that would be even better. Like Great Outdoors, Uncle Buck, stuff like that. That might even be into the 90s. Ghostbusters. All the other classics. I did watch You've Got Mail. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I did watch it. Bald at the end of Titanic. She could have saved him. She let him go. There was enough room for two people on that piece of wood. Hey now. I like that movie. Watched it too many times. It's a long movie too, so too many times can be no good. Marty's right there with you with Jill on Titanic, she said. Oh, you guys could go watch something else. Us diehards will watch Titanic. We'll root on Leonardo.
I can watch Die Hard. Titanic.
She's Breakfast Club, 16 Candles, and Pretty in Pink. She's into those. The rest action. You like comedies though?
Yeah, comedy. But I don't like rom-coms that much.
You know what movie actually made me tear up, believe it or not? And I watched it when it first came out in the movies. Remember, I think it's my mother and my sister took me to see Terminator 2 in the movies. And when Arnold Schwarzenegger got lowered into the molten steel, and he kind of shut down, and the John Connor was sitting there crying, I actually got like sad and upset and almost on the verge of crying. That made me sad because he was like such a good role model, and protected him and saved him, and ended up terminating himself. That made me sad.
I knew it was coming.
Rose. Yeah, Forrest Gump was pretty funny. Patricia, she just thinks it's a stupid movie. So she doesn't have any specific reason besides being stupid. But me and her don't agree on many things, so that's one of the things we don't agree on. Effing buffering didn't hear you. Sorry, Monica. All I said was that Terminator 2, when Arnold Schwarzenegger got lowered into the molten steel and terminated himself, that made me sad. Friday the 13th is my favorite of the classic horror movies. I'm not too big into horror, surprisingly. At least modern horror movies, they're just not believable. Some of the stuff they come out with is, they make it like super gory, and try to make it like realistic, but it just doesn't come off realistic to me. I prefer 80s and 90s horror movies. Castaway, yeah, I do enjoy Castaway. She doesn't really care for that either, but she will watch that over Titanic. But I do watch that. Yeah. Wilson! I'm sorry! Dirty Dancing, yeah, that's an enjoyable movie. Also, Roadhouse, obviously, and Ghost. All three Patrick Swayze movies. Happy Gilmore, yeah. Definitely had the classic Adam Sandler movies. Catch Me If You Can, I saw that. That was with Tom Hanks in there too, right? He was the detective, I think. Never saw Rushmore. Wilson, come back. I'm sorry. That movie, the ending though, to Castaway, is kind of screwed up in my opinion. He goes back to his home where his wife is, even though it's no longer his wife. She remarried, and they're, like kissing, making out, and then he just leaves and takes his Jeep. Like, it's just a weird ending for that. Twister. I liked it when it first came out. I watched it now that I'm older. I don't really care for it too much. Have you done filming locations? I have not. I don't think I have the patience to sit there and hunt down locations and lining up shots. There's people that do that better than I could. Cat hair flew by. It's probably Jinx's. I never watched any of those Sharknado videos or movies. I never saw Godfather. Teaspoon, we already did Mail Time. You missed it. Hey, Alan. Jurassic Park. I like the original Jurassic Park. I didn't really care for the ones after that. I've only seen, I think, the second one. Gone in 60 Seconds, yeah. I didn't see the original. I mean, I saw that one with Nicolas Cage, but that one's enjoyable. You call him Dr. Jones, lady. Yes. Can't go wrong with Indiana Jones. I have the box DVD set of them, and I think all of them are on Netflix now, too. Austin Powers, yeah. Austin Powers, they are funny, but it's not like a movie I'm craving to see. It's kind of like, I saw it, it's funny, but I don't care if I see it again. Dennis the Menace, Walter Matthau, yeah, I've seen that. Tremors. The first one's probably the best with, what's his name? So who's in the first one with him? Tremors. Yeah, Kevin Bacon, yeah. I did see the second one. The other ones after that, they kind of went off in a whole other direction with it. You hate Indiana Jones. How could you, Jill? Now, my Jill doesn't hate Indiana Jones. Thankfully, she likes that because I would be heartbroken if she didn't like it. Tommy Boy and Black Sheep, those are classics. Footloose. Footloose, my favorite scene of Footloose is when they're doing the driving the tractors, playing chicken against each other to see who's going to turn away first. Yeah, Jill doesn't like the birds movie or birds in real life. She doesn't like any birds. I actually drove her through a parking lot that was full of seagulls a while back. You know,
Thought it was fun.
and I started driving through the seagulls, like not running over them, but going slow to make them fly up in the air. She started freaking out. I wish I was filming at the time.
I was laughing so
Yeah, me and Lily are laughing like crazy, and Jill's freaking out because there's seagulls flying over the car. But yet, when we go to Ocean City, Maryland, she's on the balcony of our, what's the place called? Condo, throwing bread to the seagulls. Go figure. It's different. Because I'm at the beach. Caddyshack. I actually like Caddyshack number 2 better. I like with Dan Aykroyd, the Chevy Chase. Let me get this straight. You pull off the dart, and I suck. Is there any money in it for me? Jill does eat chicken, yes. Happy Gilmore. Can't you go in your hole? You know, I do like one of the newer movies by Adam Sandler. Actually, 2 of them. Not new now, but newer than like the classics is Grown Ups, the original one. That's a super funny movie, great cast. And Just Go With It is another funny one too. I haven't watched his stuff that he has on Netflix now. His Netflix originals. It would make me lose, you know, the appreciation I have for him as an actor. Librarian series, never saw those. Anybody ever see The Secret Garden? That's a weird movie too. I remember seeing back in the 90s. I think they were like in Britain or London or something like that, and the kids are playing around in the garden, and I don't know, just some really kind of weird, but I did remember watching it. I haven't seen that in a while. I should probably watch that. Water sucks. It really, really sucks, yeah. Gatorade. The medulla oblongata. No, Colonel Sanders. You're wrong. Green Mile, I saw bits and pieces. What would be your favorite? This is just off the key, but what's your favorite Chevy Chase movie if you have one? That'd be hard for me to pick. You know, I love Christmas Vacation. I love the original Vacation. You know, I think he's funny in Caddyshack. There's a lot of movies he's in, you know, that are funny. It'd be hard to pick a number 1 favorite. Christy Brinkley. Trying to keep up with the Ferrari. Oh, God. The dog wet the pit in a basket. Vegas Vacation's pretty funny, too. Nothing But Trouble, yes. That is so good. Dan Aykroyd playing the judge. Peels off his nose. And John Candy plays the guard and Eldona. Jinx, you going to behave this time? Money Pit. That's another good one. I like when he gets stuck in the hole in the money pit. You know, he steps on the carpet and he slides down into the hole, and he's waiting for his wife to come home, and he's like, for a minute I thought the Care Bears were here. He's like hallucinating because he can't breathe. Home Alone's good. Yeah, we said Great Outdoors is good. John Candy's good. You know, like Planes, Trains, Automobile. That's another classic. Yeah, Tom Hanks is in Money Pit. Yeah. Zombie movies? No, I'm not really into any of those. Burbs is another funny one. Yeah, I can watch the Burbs every single time and always enjoy it. But we do have one more segment to go on before we get carried away and lose track of time here. And that is going back in time to watch one of my videos. So give me a second to pull up the video here, and then we'll get started with it. And I'm probably going to get hit with an ad. Maybe, maybe not. Let me double check, make sure this is not copyright claims on here. That way I don't get hit with anything if I play the audio, which I don't think there will be. I don't think there's any music to this one. Jinx, this is going back in time. It's not your time to be up here.
Before he even existed.
Go play with Salem or something. You're killing me, Jinx. What is your deal today? What do you want to say? Talk to the people. Nothing to say? Cat got your tongue? Okay, I think we're able to play without any restrictions here. So this is a lonely abandoned house in the woods, filmed back in 2017. Almost 3 years to the date. I don't think I do much talking during this video, but this is a house that I found. Okay, Jinx, enough, please. That I found is what I call a roadside find. It was in the woods, happened to be in the area, and spotted it and decided to film it. So we're going to check it out now, and I'll share some thoughts along the way. Let's see. That music I'm not sure about. So let me keep this off. It's just a brief interlude here showing what we're going to expect to see in the video. So, these are the abandoned remains of a lonely house. There's my little vintage looking editing, making it look like it's older, but was indeed filmed 2017. And the music does not want to quit, so just wait another second right here. It's a pretty small house, you know, not anything close to the stretch of imagination for a mansion or anything like that. Just a small single family home. Okay, there we go. So got some windows still intact, cracked of course, broken. To be expected at places like this. The house is in really bad shape with natural decay. From my recollection, I don't think there's a ton of, if any, graffiti at all. So it's kind of like natural decay that happens, and people obviously went rooting through this stuff. But you can see the sofa there with the photo albums. Here's looking at the outside. Owner passed away from over 20 years ago. Learned that from a neighbor in the area. Oh yeah, this property has a lot of dog kennels on it too, like dog houses, I remember. Oh, it would help if I put myself back on screen here too. There I am. Yeah, so numerous dog houses, dog kennels, whatever you want to call them, tires. Some of you watching can probably tell what this instrument panel's from. I actually forgot about this. Yeah, there it is. You can even see the shifter, you know, park, neutral, drive, low, reverse, I believe. Mini Cooper. It's something much older than that. Another doghouse. Oh, yeah, Mike, thanks. We'll check that afterwards. Hang on. I forgot about that. Family members live out of state, want nothing to do with the house or property. Got a little travel trailer here. Seen better days. Rockwood XL. And here, you guys could probably tell me something about this too. This is a frame-up restoration. My little jump scare there. It's also a Mini Cooper. Ran when parked. No tire kickers. Sorry, Nancy, just passing through. So you can see this is the kitchen, and directly in front of me, the floor is sinking in, and some parts rotted away completely. And the roof is completely exposed. And Nancy, you got to pick up around the place, if you're going to have visitors. Yep, imposter. They gave themselves away. Yeah, the open door policy, open everything policy, open floor, open roof, open window. I thought about going back to this location last year to do an update on it, but unfortunately the whole property surrounding it is private property now. So unfortunately won't be able to do a revisit or update on it, but I'm not even sure if the house is even still standing with how bad a shape it's in. Yeah, there's a quick chute to the basement. Just got to step in the right place. The old suitcase there. Blue ceiling. It's like white paneling walls, I believe. Monica, yes, I would still go in. And thank you for the super chat. I've had doors slam on me before, so I run towards the noises. I don't run away. See, it looks like a glass jug there on the floor, too. Against my better judgment, I was alone here, but curiosity got the best of me. Hey, look who showed up, Wanda. Good to see you. And I saw you today on Mike's chat. Yeah, floor is soft. I was being cautious where I stepped, holding the camera one-handed, so there's some shakiness here, but got the old curtains there. Definitely 70s style. I found remains. I can't say for certain if they're human, but most likely animal. It's very hard to navigate here. You don't know where to step because everything's so saturated and soggy and soft. Yeah, now if somebody yells, "Get out of my house," I may think twice about going forward, but it takes a lot to scare me or startle me. Look at Teddy Bear. This is before I called it officially abandoned, but it's definitely official. There's all sheetrock on the floor and I think ceiling tiles. It was like just a big mess. And you couldn't tell what was, stable, what wasn't. Yeah, if someone says get out of my house, I'd be like, hey, I have your mail though. See some blue teal color paint there flaking off. Obviously, somebody's been rooting through here at some point, not in recent times before I was here, but definitely at some point before it became too, unstable. You can see a typewriter there on the ground, some lampshades. Those look like ceiling tiles. There is a calendar. Trying to find the year, 1993. So that's approximate last year of occupancy. Probably a record player in there. Yeah, you can see the speakers. I remember those. Multiple ashtrays. Yeah, that lifted up. So that was the record player. Still in good shape, too. Wouldn't be surprised if it still worked. If a clown jumped out, I'm not afraid of clowns. That wouldn't bother me at all. I know some people are afraid of them, but wouldn't be a clown. I'd probably start laughing. There's some of that looks like velour furniture. The chairs there. The curtains with the scenic designs on them. And the chairs had some photo albums, which I was surprised to find. That's a like a yearbook, I believe. Yeah, Nancy better do some spring cleaning. You can see tickets of events they attended, stuff like that. A lot of memories, you know. It's a shame that they're left behind. Now, there were stairs going up to the upstairs, but I didn't go upstairs. Didn't seem very feasible, knowing that the upstairs was partially downstairs in parts of the rooms.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going
So,
up there since I saw that the roof is partially rotted out.
I was just saying I didn't feel comfortable going up there. Anything could have been up there, but being alone, I didn't want to risk it.
I just hope I can make it back out in one piece. That's part of the kitchen.
There's a good overview. It doesn't look like anything like a kitchen now. Got the accordion sliding doors there. You can see the walls are just warping from moisture.
Not the best idea to go in by myself, but at least I got to see.
But I got in and out safely, you know, got it done. Here's a photo montage. I'm going to mute the music in case it is copywritten, but, you know, cool little find again. I consider it a roadside find. It was isolated in the woods. I happened to be passing through for something else and stumbled upon it and took it upon myself to film it. Glad I did, because it may no longer be there, but it's a nice piece of property. Secluded, as I said, you know, no close neighbors. But it is private property now. And that was from April 2nd, 2017. So let's bring myself up here. Okay, so yeah, that's a nice little house. You know, got to film it. Didn't do much commentary. Obviously, I was not comfortable on camera back then, but I know some people have seen it, some people have not. But it's another one that I want to share with you guys in case you haven't. But we will definitely check back and look back at more of the older videos from in future weeks. I do want to share one coming up in a future episode of Sunday Night Live, an abandoned hospital I filmed. I believe it's the first hospital I ever filmed. It's a longer video. I think it's 35, 40 minutes. So it's going to be a time where we're going to have to, you know, everyone hopefully could sit through it and watch it. But it is definitely interesting. I did a little dabble of paranormal investigating while I was there too. Got some unusual results. So maybe next week or the week after, we will dive into that one. What is a playlist so we could check it out? It is the Abandoned Remains playlist. I'll actually drop a link if you want to see. Give me 1 second here. And that does have all my abandoned videos categorized. Let's see, Abandoned Remains. Yeah, so this link I'm dropping right now has all the abandoned videos. I think there's over 200 of them, so. Oh, Nancy, now it's not yours? Don't want to clean up the mess I see, huh? Of all the videos you made, are there certain ones you will watch again? At least I watched many of them again. You know, that's why we're doing it right now. I just watched one of my videos again, so I enjoy watching them. You know, it's sometimes a little difficult to watch because I'm not a big fan of how my work was back then. You know, I either didn't talk or didn't have good camera work, stuff like that. But, you know, everyone learns from their mistakes and grows with their passion. So watching the popular ones. Yeah, I've popular ones, some not so popular, but, you know, it is part of who I was back in the day on YouTube and still am today. Yeah, Shy, you could say that. How old's the house? Unfortunately, I don't have any dates on the house. I was just told that the owner passed away over 20 years ago when I was there back in 2017. So I didn't do any more digging at that time to find out. Based on what I saw, it looked like the last remodel was in the 70s. If I went down to the basement and saw if it was a cellar or basement, that might help me date it. But the basement was pretty much inaccessible, as we saw. So maybe you guys could have a better idea. So like always, until I run out of items, I do have some items from Monica, who sent me a goodie bag of snacks from Japan a while back, and we're still have some items left. So we got 3 items tonight. We're going to taste this one. I don't know how to describe it. It's a pink slimy tube. It's soft and squishy, almost like Jell-O. Then we have something with Winnie the Pooh and Piglet on it, which I believe is like a marshmallow type item. And then something here, which we may or may not have had before, with some people trying to do some crazy stuff. I don't know. I don't even want to try to imagine what it is. So 3 items we're going to try tonight, courtesy of Monica. Got the truck frame in the yard. Yeah, RJ will scoop it up. Nancy, you shouldn't be admitting you set your own house on fire. And Mike, once I'm done, I will grab a walkie-talkie. We'll see if we can make that work. Let's see if we can open this up. I don't know what to expect with this, flavor-wise or even texture. And I hear a train horn, and it's taunting me. I went the other day, waited for over 2 hours for a train to come. Nothing. It's like, whamp, 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 whamp. And I can't open this. This must be adult-proof. No water tonight. I was in the mood for soda. Had a long day of hiking and exploring today. Just wanted to relax with a Diet Pepsi. Okay, obviously I can't open this. I'm going to grab some scissors. No, I think kids can open this. It's adults who can. Like I said, it's adult proof. Because I can't open it. $22 pieces left. Just getting a last count. I probably have at least 10 items left, but thank you, Monica, once again. We're getting down. I don't even... Ugh. If you can see this, look at this. It's like... That doesn't look very good. Oh, boy. So, well... Okay, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like strawberry, but it doesn't have the best looking texture. It's very wiggly. It's like the Blob. You guys remember that movie? All right, here it goes. Wow, is that strange? Let me take another bite. Okay. Texture, I'm not a fan of. It's very gelatinous. You bite it. It's not like Jell-O. It's thicker than Jell-O. And it just breaks apart in other chunks. It doesn't really dissolve. It has a very mild flavor of like strawberry or berry. Almost flavorless. It smells stronger than it actually tastes. It's not horrible. I just don't like the texture. Lily, do you want to try it?
Sure.
I'll see if Lily likes it. Get jiggy with it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See what you think.
Good.
It's not bad. It's just different. It's like a little prairie dog popping out of the hole. Did you eat all of it?
I just looked into it now.
What did you think?
Oh, flavorless. Like, what the heck?
What about the texture? Do you like it or no?
I didn't like when you broke it apart and like sliding around, but otherwise it's fine.
So she ate it. She said it's flavorless. She is not a huge fan of the texture. It's like slides around your mouth. It's very slippery, but it's different. I'll tell you that. So let's try the Winnie the Pooh little marshmallow snack, I believe it is. Tell me they packaged up a single marshmallow, because that's all it is. It's a single half-deflated marshmallow. Smells like one. I don't think there's anything in the middle, but we'll find out. Oh, there's a filling inside of it. Okay, so this marshmallow has a... I'm going to try to turn the light down. Give me a second here. You can see it's kind of popping out in the middle. It's like a pink filling. And it's like strawberry flavored. So it's a marshmallow with some type of strawberry filling. It's different. I like that better than the gelatin stuff. Yeah, this must be how you count calories in Japan. Individual wrapped marshmallows. There's the last item. Don't know what it is. I'm just going to open it. These look like almost like pop cereal. Oh. Smells almost like corn. Hope there's not another corn snack. I don't know what it is with Japan and corn snacks, but more than half the items I've tried so far out of Monica's gift bag has been corn flavor. Corn or fish. So it's a little like puffed, you know, whatever you want to call it. Puff. So. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It tastes like, if you guys are familiar with Pop cereal, you know, the yellow box, it's a similar taste to that. Almost kind of stale, though. Almost like the flavor's kind of, you know, not as strong. Really crunchy. Oh, Monica, I'll believe it when I see it. Yeah, it's almost like eating stale cereal. That's what it tastes like. It smells like corn. Tastes like a corn puff. Very crunchy. Not a whole lot of flavor. I don't know. I don't understand their appetite over in Japan, but I guess it's something that they eat. But now I know what not to eat. If I ever go to Japan, I will not buy some of these items off the shelf there. So it's a good heads up. But thankfully it's not seaweed, it's not squid, not fish, not corn on the cob. So it wasn't horrible tonight. Those ones are actually doable. So thank you once again, Monica. We will continue on with those weekly until we do run out. We have probably about 10 more items. But let me grab a radio. I'll be right back 1 second. So we're going to do an experiment with a walkie-talkie. Now, I have one, and Mike from Out Naturing has one. I gave him one today. And these are items I did reviews on. I received 3 of them. We tested them out at Nyack Park, and they worked flawlessly. Mike and myself live in 2 different towns, but we're actually in pretty close proximity. Excuse me. So we're going to see if we could actually communicate through these. Kind of like a little funny test. You know, we may or may not work, but basically my backyard faces his front yard, across the river, across the town. So we're going to see. I got to get it on the right channel here. Mike, is it 1313? Is that the right one? If these do work, I will drop the link down below in the comments here if you want to check them out. I did do a review on them, and they're pretty affordable too. String toucans. Okay, so don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it. Are you ready? You got it turned on, Mike? You ready to go? Yeah, no roaming fees. You don't need a network for this. All right. Mike, do you have a copy? Oh my God, it worked. So you hear me loud and clear? No trouble? Oh, may have lost him there. Out nature and you got your ears on? What happened? Where'd you go? Is it coming through, Mike? Oh. Okay, so he's coming through a little staticky. Yeah, I'm not sure how clear it's coming through on your end, but I could hear you. It's just very staticky, so I can't make out every single word. But I can hear you, though. Now, keep in mind, I am in my basement. There's a thick cinder block wall here. He's in his home, and we're... Geez, I don't know how much in distance it is. We're probably over a mile away, I would guess. But, let me see if he's still on the chat. Mike, try to say something else. Like, hold it in for a second or two, then speak, and then let go. I want to see if it'll come through any clearer. I'm going to hold it by the wall here. Now, if I go outside, you guys won't hear it. So I'm trying to do it live for you guys. Yeah, I can hear you very good now. That came through really clear. So, I didn't think it was going to work. I mean, part of me thought it would, but I thought, no, we're too far away. It's cheap walkie-talkies, but they actually work. Yeah, I mean, once you get through the static, I can actually make it out pretty good. Are you inside your house or are you outside? Seems there's like a slight delay with transmission, but it is working though. Let me pull up this.
It's actually really funny because I'm hearing the walkie-talkie before the stream comes in.
So I said he's hearing the walkie-talkie before it comes through on the stream, so that's pretty funny. Let me pull this up. If you guys want to check these out, these are really affordable walkie-talkies. You get 3 of them with your order. So, are you inside your house or outside? Hey guys, Jay from JPVideos back here today. So he's sitting by his window. So we're about a mile away. We're in 2 different towns. I'm in his house. No, I'm in my house. He's in his house. And we can hear each other. So I dropped the link down below if you guys want to check it out. There's a video I did on it demonstrating these. And in the description, you'll find a link for the product to get some information and the pricing. But they work quite well. Yeah, seriously, I have my doubts, but pretty neat. Good demonstration of their product. These have built-in weather radios too, so you could listen to NOAA weather radio at all times. So these are definitely good to have. We got 3 of these, and I have 2 better Motorola ones. Mike, if you're on the stream, I'm going to tell you how to change channels. I'm actually going to try one of my Motorola ones to see if you could hear better. Give me 1 second here. So, Mike, if you could, hopefully you can hear me. Press the menu button twice until the little number 13 starts flashing. When that's flashing, I want you to use the down arrow and put it back to 0. So it should read 13, and then it should go to off. So it should be just the number 13 that the channel you're on with no little 13. Let me know if you got that okay. If so, I'm going to turn on my Motorola and try to communicate through that. Yeah, so it should look like that. 13, just 13 on there. That's what you want to look at. So I'm going to give you a check. Make sure you can hear me again. Can you hear me on channel 13? Let me make sure we got him on there. Mike, I'm not picking you up. Hang on one second. Try and find a good channel. These channels are kind of busy here. Hang on. Mike, comment on the stream here if you're on the right channel now, and I'm going to try to get with you on here. Yeah, I'm like a little kid here. CB channel 9. Well, it's not CB, it's just a two-way walkie-talkie. Mike, you got a copy? Stay off channel 9? Just two-way walkie-talkie, but okay, we'll switch to another one. So we'll try channel 8. Well, Zombie, CVs get a lot further range than two-way walkie-talkies here. These are just for hiking and exploring. It's like a mile or two range. Are you on channel 8 now, Mike? Smoking the Bandit. All right, do you hear me, channel 8?
Yeah, I heard you in channel 8.
All right, yeah, I can hear you now. Sounds about the same clarity. Do I sound any different to you?
No, it sounds a little fuzzy, but
All right, so now I'm back on the radio that you have, channel 8. Can you hear me? Well, Humberto, these were sent to me for free for review, and these are for people who are doing hiking, going to flea markets, amusement parks, where they're going to be under a mile for each other, and you get 3 of them for like $50. So it's actually a really good product based on their capable uses. So there's better radios out there, but if you're only going to an amusement park with your family, you don't want to spend more money. Well, you guys told me not to go on channel 9, so I'm not going to fall for that now. Yeah, it seems like it works a little bit better when we have the sub channel. So while you're on number 8, go to 8 and make it number 10, the small number. We'll try that. Oh, Monica, I did share the link in the video. You guys can check them out for yourself. They don't have the name on here. It is a Chinese brand, so that's why I said I put the link down there for you guys to check out. Yeah, I'll check in a second and see how many channels it actually has. All right, can you hear me? I'm on 8. Sub channel 10. They take, I think, triple A's. All right, can you hear me? I'm on 810 right now. All right, so yeah, he's coming through. All right, good demonstration. Thanks for your help. Yeah, so the review video we did, we went to Nag Park, which isn't a huge park, but big enough. We did a few different demonstrations, came through crystal clear quality. You know, we're under a mile range, we're outside, but, you know, for cheap, you know, family-friendly, affordable walkie-talkies, they actually surprisingly perform pretty well. So 3 of them, you get a triple charger with them to charge all 3 of them at once, and it actually has NOAA weather radio built into them. For I think under $50, it's really affordable. Now, obviously, you're not going to get range like a CB radio or a military walkie-talkie. It's not designed for that. It's designed for going to the park with your family, with kids, going to a flea market, going on the road, you know, like a road trip with multiple cars. You can keep in touch with each other. That's what they're designed for. But just showing that they are capable of working up to almost a mile away in 2 different towns and 2 different houses, it says something about it. You know, it's a pretty good product. So definitely useful to have. I have a scanner app, so I could listen to the train. What's it called? Whatever it's called. I just lost my train of thought there. It's a big 10-4 there, good buddy. I had a CB in my truck back in the 90s. A lot of weird people on there, which I'm sure you already know. Hey, AC88. Yeah, they are rechargeable. I will show you here. They come with a belt clip, obviously. They come with rechargeable batteries. They actually take 3 AA batteries, but they actually provide you with these. They're like almost lime green color. You get 9 of these batteries, 3 per walkie-talkie, and these are rechargeable batteries. So you can recharge the batteries that they give with you, and you get pretty good duration with them, especially on standby use, or they work off AA batteries. But they do give you a total of 9 rechargeable batteries as well. Dang CB stuff. I know a few people. I don't know of them now, but I do know people having, you know, big CB hookups in their house. They'd have it right next to their recliner. with the big antenna sticking out the window, and they have the handle there talking to whoever they're talking to, their CB buddies. Mighty Convoy. I tell you what, if we have some future events, where we do get split up into different groups, they do come in useful. We use them at Knox Mine Disaster. We use them at Centralia for the ghost hunt. So we use them at 2 different sites, and they worked with no problem. If I think of anything on the CB, think of Joyride, Rusty Nail, and is it Candy Cane? Cobra, yeah, those are like top of the line, I remember. Blue has a CB, of course it does. Wouldn't be complete without it. To send a top chat, Tiffany, if you see the $sign down below, that's called a super chat. You can enter it there and choose your dollar amount, and you can enter either what's called a super chat, where you type in a message, or choose a sticker. And it'll explain to you how to do it. Yeah, I have, let me see the name of the app that I have to listen to train traffic. It is Scanner Radio. That's the name of the app. And I have the Norfolk Sunbury line transmissions. So let me put it on right now. We'll see if there's anything on there. I just got a list too of the mile marker post for the rail line. The number's getting larger as they go south, lower as they go north. That way I could actually know where the trains are, which direction they're going, and where they're actually located, which is going to be a great help if I want to catch trains in the future. Oh, whoever's pretending to be Lori J, I'm not going to try to be rude here, but we do know you're not the real Lori. He made it very clear. So you're going to keep getting removed. If you don't stop, you're just going to end up getting blocked. But just come on as your true self. Don't try to pretend to be someone else. Hey, Rebecca Wagner. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you here. Page is not available. Let me see. Give me a second here. Okay, it's the wrong video. Give me one other second here.
Hey guys, Jay from JPVideos.
Page not found. That's not good. Okay, let me get you a new link for that. Okay, we'll take care of the link in the video, but here is a new link. Oh, 1 second here. Here's a new link that is active. They are listed right now on Amazon. You could choose different quantities. There's a 3-pack here for $39.99 with free shipping. And that is a good link right there. So, don't have anything else planned for tonight's episode of Sunday Night Live. Did go through all of our segments here. So, if there's anything you guys want to discuss, for the next few moments, you're welcome to. Gotta stop saying But if you guys have any questions, topics, anything you want to discuss, it is an open forum for the most part. we always ask to keep it respectable, keep it family friendly, but you know, it is just as much your chat as it is mine. So what's going on this week? You tell me, Rob, what's going on in your world? Oh, got train action. I forgot that was still on. Honestly, Adam, I don't even remember. I went through a couple different ones. I was never happy with them. They were just nothing really serious or that really meant anything special to me. I just kind of made up ones on the go. We're actually doing really good, Rebecca. Hopefully you are as well. A decent, reasonable flashlight. Bill, I've done multiple flashlight reviews. If you go into my... I'll drop you the link here. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to drop a link for you for my product reviews. If you scroll through the videos, I do have numerous flashlight reviews, mainly from ThruNite, which I stand behind their product 100%. They make incredible flashlights. One in particular, which is one of my favorites here, is the ThruNite TH30. This is a super bright floodlight. You can wear it. It comes with this strap to wear it on your head as a headlamp. And it's waterproof, drop resistant. Super bright. I'm going to light it up and show you. It's incredibly bright. If you see my demonstration video of it, it lights up my whole backyard. But ThruNite, I've done a multitude of product reviews for them. They're realistically 1 to 2 miles under optimal conditions. We just did a demonstration with Mike from Out Naturing. He's in his home in another town. We're about a mile away. It's coming through. I mean, staticky, but it's coming through. So they're not designed for long range use. They're for like an amusement park, flea market, stuff like that. If you want to go crazy though, this is the ThruNite TC20, one of my favorite high powered lights. It is a long range shooter, super bright. And these all come with rechargeable batteries. They are waterproof, drop resistant, and they have even candlelight mode, which is right there. It's hard to see. Let me turn the light down. Yeah, there's candlelight mode, and you could kind of ramp it up as you go. Brighter and brighter. And double tap is turbo. Sorry for blowing you out. Just demonstrating it. Incredible lights. I do have an Olight product too. They make good lights as well. The thing I like about Olight is they have a magnetic charging base, where these ones you have to physically plug in the USB plug. But I think ThruNite's a bit brighter. Got you at rechargeable. Yeah, all of them. Like I said, this is my favorite one, the TH30. It comes with a 3100 milliamp rechargeable battery. And they all charge off a, stop saying Jay. They all charge off a micro USB plug, which is a port here on the side with a little rubber flap. It plugs in right there. But each one of them does come with a rechargeable battery and charger. Half blind. You're welcome. My eyes. Obviously, the TC20 comes with a much larger battery. I'll show you this one. Monster battery, 5,000 milliamp. It's like a size of a bear banger quarter stick, and that comes included with this light. So this I use a lot for exploring. When I did ghost hunts at Knox Mine disaster site, it was pitch black. This was showing a good distance away, lighting up everything in the vicinity, and can be used as a weapon. You could blind someone. It's heavy duty, metal housing. So much better than what you're going to find at your local Walmart store. Yeah, it is waterproof. Waterproof up to 6 feet. Drop resistant from 3 feet. And I demonstrated those on the videos. I've submerged it in a bucket of water, dropped it multiple times. And like I said, the TH30 I like because you can wear it on your head It comes with a elastic headband, so you can walk around hands free. So it's a good product. I have about 4 more too. I'm covered in lights if their power ever goes out. Sucker will suck them right in. It's like the ghost trap on Ghostbusters. Dropping from 3 feet, Danny, is realistically standing up normally with your hands down to your side and letting go of it. That's the realistic height, 3 feet. You know, if you're up on top of your house and you drop it onto a concrete, it may not survive. It's not designed for that. But if you're walking around, drop it accidentally, that's what it's designed for. Don't cross the streams. We got one. I do have a mag light I use for ghost hunting. It's the small mini mag light, the twistable ones. My father has a larger mag light. I actually did a demonstration with mag light and the through nights, and the mag light just shoots a narrow beam, and it was poorly outperformed by the through night. I have seen things I can't explain, Mark. Whether or not they're ghosts, it's hard to decipher, but. Hi, Jay, you have lights. Got to remember to take them. I do take them. I actually have one on my backpack at all times. Sometimes I leave the backpack in the car and forget to bring the light, but I always have a light on me at all times. Like I said, Olight, I did a review video of the TC15 versus Olight. The through night, I think, was brighter. The only downfall with through night, I will say this up front, on turbo mode, which is the super high output mode, it does get very warm after some extended use. So be prepared for that. If you use turbo mode for anything longer than a minute or two straight, the housing does get very warm, almost hot to the touch. Olight doesn't get as hot, but I don't feel it gets as bright either. So just to know that up front. Yeah, that would be funny, Adam. Through night, it's a through night. I'll type it on the screen here. Yeah, it's through night. You can search it. They have a website. They're available on Amazon. Again, I do have product links under my review playlist, which are affiliate links. So if you happen to go through those links, I do receive a small portion of a kickback. But you can buy them wherever you want, though. They're available everywhere, pretty much. Weirdest location you've ever filmed or been to? It's hard to say. I mean, depends on what you consider weird. The only place that really stands out to me that I didn't like filming was the abandoned funeral home. That place just had a really bad vibe to it. Hike and fly. Love to try and get. Not sure what that is. I think you're talking to someone else. You're welcome, Danny. You should enjoy it. York, PA, massive train show. Is that Cabin Fever? That already happened? Is that the show you're talking about? Might be another one I'm maybe not aware of. Sulfur and Light, yeah. I think I did a review on one of those too. Right, Tom? That performed pretty good as well. Hey, Catherine, just search Abandoned Funeral Home, JPVideos. It'll be on there. Anyone ever jump out? No, not that I remember. Oh, Night Hike. Okay. We've seen. Who deleted that? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if that was Andrew. I mean, Adam or RJ. Mark M. He's not saying anything inappropriate. So, what am I doing tomorrow? I have to unfortunately go to a grocery store, get some things we couldn't get at Walmart yesterday. So, I have to go there and to get some supplies at the Dollar Tree for Jill's Fairy Garden, and eventually start editing today's footage. I fell through the floorboards. Yeah, that's a memorable one. I ever found someone, only found remnants of people living there, like, you know, their belongings, their clothing. Typically when we go in the morning or daytime. Most people are out then, so we don't really come across too many people. Only once or twice, and we kept our distance from them. Yeah, our Dollar Trees are open. Run to Turkey Hill. Speaking of that, how's everyone enjoying the lowered gas prices? I know we talked about it on a different stream, but has everyone been noticing a big drop in prices? Before this whole crap started with what's going on, our gas prices here were around $2.60, $2.50 a gallon. And right now at our local gas station, it's $1.99. But like you said, you can't go anywhere, you know. You fill up the car, it'll last about 3 weeks. You can't go anywhere though. Hey T-Bear. $1.29, lucky you, Richard. $2.59 in California still. I think Monica said it's still like over $3, isn't it? Might be a different part. Oh yeah, once this whole thing's over, gas prices will skyrocket without a doubt. There's even pictures I saw people hoarding, if you want to call it hoarding, gasoline in those big plastic totes you use to store like Christmas decorations in. People were bringing those to the gas station, filling them up, putting the lid on it. Those aren't designed to hold that type of stuff, which is eventually going to eat away at the material and leak out. But that's how bad people are trying to collect gas. $1.69 at Sam's. That's nice. $1.12, Jenna. Wow. David's $2.39 California. $2.15 Albany. It's still, I mean, it's high, not horrible. JP, need help with my exploration I found today. I know you're good with maps. Not sure if I could assist you, Warren, but you're welcome to email me if you want. Yeah, stop hoarding anything. You know, it ruins it for others. We already saw what happened when you hoard TP. Fill up half tank, $7, almost full. I had about a quarter tank in my Escape. I filled it up a few days ago. It was like $12 to fill it. It was nice. No, they shouldn't allow them to pump the gas like that. I don't know if maybe the people in the gas station didn't see it, but a customer did snap the photo and shared it on Facebook. I know people used to even put gas in like the gallon jugs, you know, for water or milk. Putting gas in there too, it eventually eats it away and makes the material, the plastic, very thin and will eventually start leaking out. It's not designed for that. SpaghettiOs were off the shelf at one point. When I went food shopping yesterday at Walmart, the SpaghettiOs were plentiful, so comes and goes. Yeah, it is illegal to use non-official containers, but it doesn't stop people. You know, they think they could do what they want. You know, when it starts leaking in their basement and the, you know, furnace kicks on and then the house blows up, you know, then, oh, I didn't know I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, but RJ, it's just a matter of fact if they even see the people doing it, though, you know. Sometimes they're distracted inside. You know. Oh, good to know there's no defects on the tracks. Yeah, toilet paper is making a comeback. I have seen it multiple times in the stores.
No defects.
Mile marker 662.0. No defects. So they're down 662. That's north. That's up past Dixon City, I think. We'll trade food for TP. Yeah, that's why they're buying them up, Richard. It's crazy what people are trying to do. Unless you have like a 55-gallon drum, or a fuel cell in the back of a pickup truck, you shouldn't be putting it in anything like that. I mean, even if you buy a few 5-gallon gas containers, it's only going to last so long. I mean, you're defeating the purpose, Yeah, Norfolk Southern. I don't wear a mask. I choose not to. I share my thoughts on that. It's from what I've heard, the consensus is you should wear a mask if you have symptoms, if you're coughing and sneezing, to help prevent spreading those particles. I wear gloves at certain locations. That's as far as I go. I don't wear a mask. But Dorothy, I use the train scanner or a scanner app. If you have Android, go to the Play Store. You can search scanner radio. And then you could search based on your area what's available. In my area, I have Norfolk Southern, Reading and Blue, Northern Railroad, Susquehanna, Wayne, Lackawanna, Wyoming, and Luzerne County Fire EMS, Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. So those are my local ones I chose to listen to. It's a free app. Yeah, I mean, especially farmers have that type of stuff too, with the big gallon drums to crank the fuel, for their equipment, but no cartons for gas containers. That's why I said, like, people using the gallon jugs or the milk jugs, for gas. I think my father did that back in the day. I remember that. Oh, you're lucky you, Stephanie. Go catch it. If I catch it, I have to leave you guys. Stuff's TP and bra. Captain, see ya. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, we'll be wrapping things up here in a little bit here. We typically buy enough stuff to last for 2 to 3 weeks. That way we don't have to go to the store that often. So when we go to get an order, we might buy multitudes of something, but we're not taking everything off the shelf. We buy enough to last 2 to 3 weeks, which limits the amount of times you have to go back to the store, which is a good idea. I think most people should do that. Oh, cardboard containers. No, I never saw anybody doing that. I did notice at Walmart, though, at the self-checkouts, they are wiping the machines down after each individual use, which is good. But the problem with that is I saw the Walmart employee using the same paper towel to wipe each machine. So she has a spray bottle with whatever chemical it is and a handful of paper towels, and she's using it over and over and over until she finally throws it away and starts a new one, which I think is going to kind of maybe not be effective. So, I mean, it's good intentions, but you got to, I think, use a new towel each and every time. Next chow time, I just had one last night, Christopher. I'm not sure if you saw it. But probably, maybe this week, I will do a cooking video. As I mentioned, Mike gave me the idea, and he gave me his permission to do it. I'm not trying to copy him. But I did buy a cooking stove, the little camp gas, cooking gas, and I have probably well over 13 or 15 camping meals to make. So I might take a walk in the woods at some point during the week, Tuesday or Thursday, and do a... Well, let me ask, would you guys prefer a live stream camping meal? Not a camping meal, but you know what I mean. The meal pouches. Would you rather that be done live, or would you rather me do a edited video? The reason I'm asking is because it takes time to boil the water. You have to pour the water in the pouch, let it sit for about 10 minutes. So there is some downtime. But let me know if you guys would like that live or edit it to kind of just get to the good parts. I mean, if you guys are willing to, wait with me for the downtime, waiting for the food to get ready in the pouch, I can certainly do it live. So maybe we'll do live for the first time. We'll see how it goes. If it's not really effective, maybe I'll do an edit at one next where I could. My idea is to have the camera, me and Mike were talking about today, is to have the camera a little bit further away so you can see what we're doing. But then I would wear my action camera on my head so you can see things up close and, get two different perspectives. So I guess we'll do live first. And then if it goes well, we'll continue with it. If not, then we'll switch over to edit it. I gotta stop saying That's my goal for the next live stream. Stop saying Retro, some people are impatient, so you know how it goes. Can't please everyone. But I gotta wait regardless. But through the magic of editing, sometimes you don't have to wait. Take Lily along. I'll include her at some point. I don't want to have her for the first one because I have a feeling she's not going to like the type of food. So I'll do it solo first, and then we'll incorporate her and Jill into the other ones. Yeah, the 80s box we did finish, Lisa. It was actually really good. Lily actually enjoyed more of it than we did, so she's been doing chores and earning her rewards, and that was a good incentive for her. Oh, you're going to notice it now, Wanda, that I said it out, so I've been saying it too much. I have to apologize, I try my best not to make silly mistakes, but it happens, so. What you cooking? You have to find out. Hey, there's Zeke. Put out any new content on your channel lately? Or, I was going to message you too, Andy. I keep getting alerts on YouTube that there's new uploads on your channel or some type of activity on your channel, but there's never anything new. So I don't know if that's something you're doing on your end or if it's a YouTube glitch. JP Cooking Hour. You edited it out. Well, I wish I could. I'm live though. Is better than so. I guess it is. Bill, thanks for a great evening. You and the family stay safe. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that very much. Same to you. New live stream cooking with JP. Well, everyone, we are going to wrap things up here in a moment. It's definitely been another fun, enjoyable evening with everyone, so I do want to thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Hunbird, like I mentioned to you, I don't really have a need for the cookbooks. If you have someone you could give them to, you're welcome to. We don't really read cookbooks too much. We probably get our recipes from YouTube more than anything else, but it is a nice thought, but realistically, we wouldn't have a use for them, so you could give them to someone else, you could donate them. But, there we go again. Anyways, tomorrow will be a new uploaded video. It will not be a premiere, as it's something that's not really worth premiering in my eyes anyways, but it'll still be a video to watch if you want to check it out. Tuesday and Thursday, obviously, we'll probably be live once or twice, if not more, maybe less. We'll see. One of those days, I will do the food video as I just talked about, so you can be on the lookout for that. It will be during the daytime. If you can't watch it, catch the replay. It will be listed under the Chow Time episode playlist. Wednesday and Friday will most likely be premieres. And between now and then, anything's possible. Also, make sure to check out Mike from Out Naturing. He did his very first live stream today. If you want to head over to his channel and check it out, he did a pretty good job. He had a good turnout, so it was pretty fun to help him get started with that. RJ, Adam, and the other people, of course, too, have content on their channels. If you want something to watch, check out their channels. And a special thumbs up to the mods for your help tonight. Glad we got that issue taken care of. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching tonight. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.